Hello guys, so the MYP Maths e-assessment is in less than 2 weeks for your May 2026 exam. So whether you are a standard math or a extended math student, so this video is going to be extremely helpful for all of you. So this is the only video you will need that will help you like how exactly you can revise for best math score. Either you are a standard maths or a extended math student. So I'll try my best to explain to you all in the next 10 minutes that what exactly points you have to keep in your mind. So before you get into your examination hall, and I'll try my best to explain each and everything, like how you have to approach the questions and how smartly you have to approach the question paper so that you don't lose even single mark in the exam. So when I say when I say that you don't lose even single mark, that clearly means one thing, that the questions which you know, you should not be losing any mark in that. The questions which you know is a completely different thing, but the question which you know should be completely done from your side and you should be scoring 100% marks in that. So guys, first of all, you need to understand that in maths we have four criterias: criteria A, criteria B, criteria C, and criteria D. So in maths exam, all of these four criteria are extremely important because you are assessed on all of these four criterias. So if you are just preparing for one particular criteria, let's say you're preparing only for criteria A, so don't expect some magic to happen during the exam and you will get some good marks in that. So you have to prepare for all of these four criterias in a smartest possible way, in a shortcut way, so that you can maximize your marks, guys. Please understand this thing. Maximizing your marks is very important, and by following the points which we are going to discuss in this particular video, you can easily improve your marks by 30%, guys. I can guarantee you on that. Please watch this video till end and you will realize how important this video is, and easily you can score more than 30% marks. You can easily increase your marks by 30%. Let's say you're scoring 50 60 right now, so you will be able to increase your marks by 30% by following the tips which I'm going to tell you in this particular video. So guys, first of all, you need to understand here that criteria B is going to be your savior, because you need to understand criteria B is of 30 to 33 marks in the exam. So if you can give just this one criteria a good amount of time, then you can easily score these 33 out of 33. Because scoring this 33 out of 33 is extremely easy, because if you see past papers, if you see any past paper, you will see that only the pattern in this particular criteria changes, and rest question like testing, verification, justification, prediction, all of these things are always same in the paper. So if you know exactly how to write the answers for the question asked in this criteria, you can easily score 30 or 33 out of 100. Please understand, guys, which is 33%. So this criteria alone has the capability to clear the exam for you. So if you invest some time in criteria, why I'm saying this is because in schools they don't give much time in criteria B. They invest a lot of time in criteria A and D, but teachers forget that criteria B is the easiest one and it's very easy for students to score marks. So criteria B is going to be extremely important for all of you if you really want to score good marks. So in criteria B, when I say, so in criteria B, you have to focus on three things. One is arithmetic sequences, then you have geometric sequences, and then you have uh, quadratic sequences. So you must be knowing how to find the general rule of all of these three sequences. So first of all, it is very important for all of you to identify the sequence. When I say identify the sequence, it means that you should be knowing how to identify the sequence. For example, if arithmetic sequence is there in the question, then you need to realize that the consecutive terms are being added or subtracted by the same number. When I talk about geometric sequences, the consecutive terms are found by multiplying or dividing by the same number, which is called as the common ratio. And in quadratic sequences, the second difference is same. So identifying the sequences is extremely important, guys. Please understand. So you should be knowing how to identify the sequences and figure out its general rule. That is very important for all of you. Then how to test and how to verify the general rule. If you really want help in these topics, please message me, please mail me on my email ID. You can find my mail ID on the profile. Please mail me. I'll try my best to explain you all. Or I will try to make a different video on this particular criteria B, like later, like in 1 or 2 days. So testing, verification, and justification. These three are extremely important for criteria B, guys. Please understand criteria B is incomplete if you don't know how to test your general rule, how to verify your general rule, how to justify your general rule. So it is very important for all of you to know how to perform these three operations. So if you can perform these three operations and if you know how to write the answers for criteria B, I can guarantee you guys, you can easily get 33 out of 33 in criteria, 30 to 33 out of 33 in criteria B, depending on how many mark question is being asked for all of you in the exam. So that's one thing, guys. Another thing, when I say criteria A, so criteria A does not require any kind of real world application, does not require you to know how to apply a particular mathematical concept in real life scenario. So if I'm saying if you are good in certain topics, so when I say criteria A, please be good in topics like volume and surface area. I'm just noting down easier topics for all of you. Just be good in volume and surface area, guys. Then you have to be extremely good in probability. Then you should be knowing how to find the mean, median, and mode from statistics. Then the next topic you need is simultaneous equation and quadratic equation and quadratic functions. I can guarantee you guys, if you are just focus on these particular six topics, your marks can easily, you can easily get like 60, 70 marks out of 100, guys, in your IB MYP examination. So if you are not good in like criteria A and you are not getting like a feel like which topics you should do, so I can guarantee you, if you focus on these six topics, which is extremely easy, guys, if you open any past papers, if you see any paper, like even in November 2025 or May 2025, you will see a lot of question coming from these particular topics only. So you should be extremely good in these topic, guys, because if you are good in these topics, you can easily get like 60 70% marks in your IB MYP maths examination. So I will try to make a short video on all of these topics. So if you just watch those videos, I can guarantee you that you will be able to tackle all the questions in the exam. And another thing, guys, try to understand the concept, because IB tests you on the concept. Don't just try to memorize the formulas, because the formula booklet is already there for you. So you're not supposed to memorize the formula, but try to understand the application of each and every chapter. For example, if I say probability, in probability you should be knowing how and where you have to apply what type of like, for example, like where you have to use the multiplication theorem of probability, where you have to draw the tree diagram, where I have to use the Venn diagram to figure out the probability. So it is extremely important for all of you to know these things, know these very simple things. So these six topics, I expect all of you to be thorough with, because these six topics are extremely easy. One topic, quadratic functions, I can consider that it can be a little bit tough, but rest all topics are very easy. Yeah, and one more topic, guys, which is extremely easy is trigonometry. Sorry, I forgot that. So trigonometry is also extremely important for all of you. If you focus on these seven topics, you can easily get like 70% marks in your IB MYP maths examination, guys. And in maths, you need to understand this criteria C and criteria D are not separate. So there will be a continuation questions. Let's say you are doing a criteria A question. So they will attach a criteria D question towards the end, where they will ask you to apply your mathematical concepts in that thing. So if you're not good at maths, guys, don't get too much into criteria D, because if you do that, now is not the time to do something extra. But I'm just telling you the smartest possible way you can easily score 70 out of 100 in your IBM YP maths examination. So this is going to be my whole this thing, like a plan for all of you. And a few pointers which you need to understand, guys. Few pointers which is extremely important to all of you. So number one is read the question properly, guys. Why I am saying read the question properly, because what I have seen students is that most of the IB students are in hurry to solve the question. So guys, please understand, IB is a application based curriculum. So if you don't read the question properly, that means you're not understanding the question properly. And if you're not understanding the question properly, how do you expect to write your answer properly? So read the question properly, guys. This can easily increase your marks by 20%. I can guarantee you that if you just read the question like a story and try to understand the question like a story, your marks can easily increase by 20%, guys. Second thing is read the command term. So when I say read the command term, you will see that in your IB assessment software, when you open your maths paper, you will see the command terms are given in blue color, guys, or bold letters. So why they have given it in bold letters? Because every command term has a definition defined in IB. So you have to just stick to that. If you just stick to that, for example, if they are just saying that mention, so in that particular thing, you just have to mention the, in maths, let's say they are saying that find out something. So in that, you will have to find out and then write the answer. or let's say they are saying they state something. So in that, you just have to write down the answer, guys. You don't have to show your working there. So please, it's very important for you to read the command term properly. Third thing is rounding off. So in one particular question, let's say you have to round your answer. You're supposed to round your answer two, three, four times. Then don't do it in the beginning, guys. Your answer has to be rounded off only in the end. For example, let's say you're solving a question and in the middle of solving, you got one answer as 4.231, another answer you got it as which is related to this. So you use this and you got, let's say, 17.617, and you use this, you got, let's say you got the final answer as 18.65. So guys, 18.657. So guys, you have to round it off this particular answer. Please don't round it off these two, because if you round it off these two, your final answer is going to change. So rounding off is only required in the end, guys. Please understand, you just have to round off your answer in the end, not in the middle. Please fix this thing in mind, guys. So in your Desmos calculator, you have to use these numbers fully, while until and unless you are able to figure out the final answer. So rounding off is extremely important, guys. And always see in the question whether they want answer in terms of significant figures or till two decimal places. Because if you don't follow that thing in your answer, you will lose 1 mark free of cost. So if they are saying that they want answer in three significant figures, present them the answer in three significant figures. If they are saying they want the answer till two decimal places, then give them the answer in two decimal places. That's the third thing for all of you guys. Fourth and most important thing, guys, don't miss the part of questions. So please understand, guys, what I have seen students is that when they see a big question, they panic. So please, guys, don't panic. If there is a big question, there are going to be 6 7 parts of it, and I am 100% sure that if you can read the question and understand everything properly, you will be easily able to solve the 2 3 parts or at least 4 parts of that question. Let's say you're not getting 100% marks in that question, but at least if you read the question properly and solve the first 3 4 parts, you will be easily able to score like 50% marks in that question. For example, if let's say that question is of 10 marks, so you'll be able to get 5 marks out of it, guys. So reading the question and understanding the question has to be your very like crucial step in your examination, guys. So please follow these tips. If you're a weak student, if you're a like strong student in mathematics, so please follow these tips, please follow these techniques, and I can guarantee you guys, your marks can hugely improve by like uh, like 30 40% by following these simple tips. And if you need any help, if you need any if you have any doubts, you can mail me, guys. My email ID is ankit@ib-igcscmentor.com, or you can also contact me on my Instagram. My Instagram is @of your IB tutor. I'll try my best to clear off your doubts, guys. And please, guys, you have to study smart. Don't get into hard work. Don't solve a lot of past papers. It's not going to work, because understand that past paper questions are not going to come this year in the MYP exam. Obviously, the conceptual part is going to be same, but don't exhaust yourself in past papers. But follow the tips and tricks which I have shared. You have to do smart study, guys. Please understand. So I hope this video is helpful to all of you, all the MYP students. And if you need more help, please subscribe to my channel. And you can also find me on my Instagram @your IB tutor. Thanks, guys.